Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day today. It is great to be back in the Honda again. I didn't realize I would miss it this much, but I did. That Silverado that I was renting while the Honda was in the shop was nice, but you know it drank a lot of gas. And I know what you're probably thinking, if you get a Mustang, it's going to drink gas too, but it's not going to take $60 to fill it up either, and use the same amount of gas. But yeah, that one thing great I can say about this Honda is that it is very, very good on gas. Right now I'm averaging 31 miles to the gallon, and I filled it up last night when I got it back from the body shop, and that's the best part about this, about having a little engine in a car, is that it's a little peppy. You got enough power to get out of somebody's way or whatever, but it's great. I mean, absolutely wonderful on gas mileage. And I can get probably about, it's got a smaller tank on it, but I can drive on a tank in this car for a week. If I don't go a lot of places, I can get almost 2 weeks out of it sometimes. So that's very good, and it's about $25 to $30 to fill it up with the gas prices that are current here in South Carolina. And it's really good. So I just got back from taking it to get its first bath in a long time, and so she's all nice and shiny and cleaned up and dirt free for the most part. So a little bit about this Accord. It is a 2019 Honda Accord Sport. I got it literally off of the showroom floor. I was originally going to get a white one, and I was on the fence about the white. But I saw this one on the showroom floor, and it sort of pushed me over the edge to go with this one. Sitting on the showroom floor, I don't know if you know this or not, but the interior and all, it looks a lot like a BMW inside the car. And the black sitting on the showroom floor looked a lot like a BMW that was sitting on the showroom floor. So I fell in love with it, and I got it. Now this black is beautiful, absolutely stunning when it is clean. But as you all know, with a black or any dark color car, especially during pollen season, you're going to see every little speck of dust that settles on the car. Even I just got it cleaned, and I guarantee you I could go home and look at it and already start seeing dust on it. And that's just the way it is. It's beautiful when it's clean, but my word, it gets dirty so quickly and so fast, and it's hard to keep that sharp looking shiny paint job look on a dark or black car. So would I get another black car? Probably not, to be honest with you. Black is beautiful when it's clean, but to me it's not worth it having to maintain it as much as you do. Now, I will get a dark blue car in a heartbeat. I love dark blue cars. And for some reason I really don't mind keeping those as clean, because they don't I don't know, there's something about blue to me that doesn't get as dirty as fast as the black does. So, I don't mind that. But enough about the color. It does have a 1.5 liter turbo in it. And like I said, it's got, if it didn't have the sport mode on it, I wouldn't like the engine at all. But I mean, even when it's not in sport mode, it's fine. It's not, it's not the Challenger that I had or anything like that, by no means. But it's got a little pep to it. It's got a CVT transmission, so it simulates shifts, but it's really not shifting because it's a continuous transmission. So it just, lets the RPMs go down a little bit as you go up in speed. So it's sort of like shifting, but it's really not shifting. So that's okay. If I would have opted for the 2.0 Sport, I would have gotten I believe it's an 8-speed actual transmission in that car. And the 2.0 Accord, the new ones, is basically the Type R engine that has been detuned a little bit to fit more of a sedan platform, if you want. So you could get a 2.0 Accord and make your own Type R Accord that really doesn't exist right now, but you could make your own if you wanted to. Throw a tune on it, and basically you'd have a Type R. So I wished I'd have known that. When I'm gonna be honest with you, when I went to look at a Honda, and I ended up purchasing one, traded in the Challenger for it. Do I regret that? Yes, I do. One, because like I've said many times, I went from a Hemi to a 1.5 turbo, and I've always had either a truck or a muscle car. So going to a sedan that my first car that I drove in high school and college was a 2004 Toyota Camry. And I drove that car for at least 8 years. And I just desperately wanted a muscle car. Ever since I was little, I always wanted muscle cars. And I'm still like that today. And yes, the gas mileage is nice. Yes, it's got nice features in the car, but it's a sedan. It's an Accord. It's a Honda. So personally, for me, it's not my cup of tea, but it's not my preference. But it is what it is, and I've got it. I've got to deal with it until I can get what I want. So, and another reason why I regret getting this car is it put me upside down. A Dodge is a wonderful car, but a Dodge does not hold its value. They just don't. The sticker price on that Challenger when I bought it was $38,000. I bought it at Memorial Day and got it for $32,000. But going from the sticker price of $38,000, the time I traded it in a year and a half later, it had dropped. The value had dropped to $23,000. That's $15,000 from a year and a half from what the sticker price MSRP was to what the trade-in value was on it. I've always owned Fords, most of the cars I've had were Fords. They never lost value like that. Never. Most of the time when I traded in a Ford, a year or a year and a half later, it was an even trade. And I didn't lose. But I got the Dodge and foolishly traded it for this Honda, and I'm upside down in the thing, you know, about $10,000. So that's the reason I'm having to wait to get the Mustang, is I'm having to pay off what they call in the business negative equity, so that I can get out from under this car and not lose the shirt off my back and get what I want. So that's what I'm working toward right now. I'm doing as much as I can to get this 10 grand paid off as fast as I can, so that I can get out from underneath this car and get something that I want, that I'll enjoy, and that I'll be happy with. So that's where I'm at with that. MSRP on this car was $27,000, and I got it for $25,000. So, you know, for $25,000, number one, you can't get many cars for that today, because the price of cars is just going through the roof. The more people want them, supply and demand, the more manufacturers see they can raise the prices of them up and make even more profit off of them. That's the reason I say don't pay MSRP for a car, because the dealer did not pay near that amount for that car. So it's very nicely equipped. It's got the Android Auto, it's got Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth. It does not have a CD player, but I play most of, if not all of my music off my phone anyway, so that really doesn't matter to me. It's got nice carbon fiber faux trim around the dash and the doors to give it that sporty feel, and the vents, they are, just the interior of the car, it looks so much, from the touch screen to the way the shape of the vents are, the way the controls are laid out for your AC and all, everything. It just reminds me so much of a BMW, and I think that's awesome, because you're getting the looks of a BMW for at least half the price of a BMW. So, I mean, I think that's awesome. And you're getting the reliability of a Honda. You know, Hondas and Toyotas are two of the most reliable cars on the road today. They last forever. So, you're getting the convenience of a BMW. Maybe not all the gimmicks and bells and whistles that BMW has, but you're getting the looks of it and the reliability of a Honda for $25,000, which is a crazy good deal today. Another little gimmick that I love about this car is to do with the temperature control. So when you go to raise or lower the temperature, there's a LED light around the knobs. And when you lower the temperature, it turns blue, and when you raise the temperature, it turns red. And I mean, just little details like that. I wished all cars came with details like that, because I know it's gimmicky, but it's the small things that matter. So overall, I mean, the seats, you know, they're leather with a sport cloth insert that's very slick and sort of silky feeling when you run your hand across it, but you know, so you don't stick to the seat. The seats aren't air conditioned or ventilated and heated, but I really don't need that, so that really doesn't matter to me. But overall, I mean, for $25,000, you're getting an amazing car. You're getting, like I said, something that's very reliable, something that's, you know, nicely equipped. You're getting a lot of the modern conveniences, you know, power mirrors, power windows. The driver's seat is powered. The mirrors are power. It does not have an auto dimming rear view mirror, but that's fine. But it's just, overall, the value, the bang for the buck is amazing. And that's just a fact. I mean, yes, it's not a car that I should have bought, because it's not what makes me happy. But on the flip side, it's still a great car. You know, it's not a Mustang, it's not a Challenger, it's not a Camaro. So don't take me wrong. I mean, that's what I prefer, but this, for somebody who's in college, for a small family, for somebody who just wants something to go around town in and be comfortable and just, you know, get great gas mileage and not have to worry about it. And this is a great car. I would totally recommend this car. It's wonderful. It's even got LED headlights. So I mean, it's great. It's got the backup camera in it too. I mean, it's an awesome value for what you get. So yes, I would totally recommend this car to somebody. You know, you may have heard a little beep a while ago. This car also has amazing safety features on it. It's got lane keep assist on it, which if you get too close to one side of the road or the other, the steering wheel will automatically, and it's sort of freaky, but it will automatically correct you and pull you back into the middle of the lane. It's got a camera unit on it. It's got adaptive cruise control on it that talks together, and if you're about to hit something and you don't see it, the car will automatically stop for you. And you're getting this in a $25,000 car. Those features aren't even available on most cars in this price range. I mean, it's amazing. I can't say enough good about this car. It's an awesome car. It really is. And I'm almost talking myself into, you know, keeping it longer, but the more I talk about it, and who knows, you know, I may decide to keep this car as like my quote grocery getter and just enjoy the Mustang on the weekends or something. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. But this is a great car. It really is. It's a shame that it had a little bit of damage to it, you know, that had to be repaired. But the body shop did great. It looks brand new again. Just got it cleaned up, and it looks great. So the styling of it is awesome. The interior is awesome. The safety features are amazing. For all the safety convenience, amenities you get in this car, the bells and whistles that do come on this car, the looks that remind you of a BMW inside and somewhat on the exterior too, so to a certain extent. It's just wow. For $25,000, this is what you get. And throw this little tidbit in there. The Honda Accord has the best in-class back seat leg room of between the Toyota Camry, the Nissan Altima, and the Honda Accord. The Honda is the biggest on the back seat, and it really is. It's got a lot of leg room back there, so your passengers will be very comfortable in this car. If you have kids, in car seats, you probably wouldn't have to worry about them kicking the back of the seat in this car. There's that much room back there, so that's another plus. If you're you got one or two kids and you don't want an SUV, you want a sedan, and save money on gas and stuff, this would be a great option for you. So again, highly recommend this car. It is awesome. I don't think you can go wrong with it. Just for me, I prefer the V8 power of a muscle car, or at the very least a very nice truck. So I'm Kevin Walters. This is Kevin's Auto Channel, and I really do hope you have a great day today.